What's up everyone, my name is Alex Costa, and before I started making videos and being on camera, I was a very shy, quiet kid. I would never raise my hand in class to ask a question, never mind answer any questions, and I would definitely just keep to myself at school. It's not that I was insecure, I just enjoyed being by myself and enjoyed being an introvert. But you and I both know that that's not the type of person that succeeds in today's world. It's the extroverts, it's the fun guy at the party. It's the salesman who can talk about anything and everything for hours. It's the guy who asks a lot of questions, has a lot to say, and isn't afraid of sharing his thoughts. But how do you do that if you're an introvert? Is that even possible? Well, I'm here to tell you that yes, you can definitely go from being invisible and shy to being that popular guy that everyone flocks to and everyone loves to be around. Not only that, but as an introvert, you can learn skills to become more comfortable in front of crowds, to not be shy, and to let your thoughts finally be heard by the people around you. The first thing that you need to realize is that by being an introvert, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're not confident, all right? Just because you're quiet, just because you like to be on your own and keep to yourself, that doesn't mean that you lack confidence to speak in front of a crowd or to raise good points eloquently during a team meeting at work. For example, an introvert could be, very, very quiet, but an amazing athlete. That takes confidence in itself. You maybe love being on your own, but when the time comes to talk to your close friends, you can really let loose and talk for a long time. One of the worst things that you can do is think that being an introvert is a negative thing and that you're not as good or talented as an extrovert. It's not bad to be an introvert. I consider myself to be an introvert, but I can go up on stage and give a speech. I can make these videos. I can socialize with a large group of people. I just need my alone time to recharge my batteries because I get drained very quickly if I have to be around a lot of people and entertaining, right? It's important not to look at it as a flaw because that will just bring you down. The next thing you need to do is fight back. Every conversation, every interaction will be more difficult as an introvert because it's gonna feel uncomfortable at first. It's not gonna feel natural. You're gonna feel like you really have to push yourself here. For you to be able to engage in a conversation with extroverts, it's actually gonna be quite the hard task, right? But it's definitely possible and it gets much easier with time. In a business meeting, for example, you're probably the kind of person to take it all in and not say anything back right away. That's how I used to be. And it actually really hurt me. To be honest, I still find myself doing that sometimes and I have to fight it. I have to be hyper-focused and thinking of things to say, suggestions to make that I could give right then and there. But I beg you guys, if you have anything to say it. Your thoughts deserve to be heard as much as anyone else's. Don't miss that opportunity to get your voice heard. And that goes for anything, a dinner table conversation, a date, a friendly chat with your buddies, a job interview, or anything else. Stop being in your own head and fight to get some time on that microphone. Fight to get some time talking to people. As an introvert, you're probably not a fan of drawing attention to yourself unnecessarily, but you have to do it, otherwise you're invisible and you don't want to be that guy. And that's just one of the many lessons that I teach the guys who joined my brand new program and community called the Inner Circle. I launched the Inner Circle this summer for you guys who are tired of being invisible, tired of being just an average guy. The method that I teach you in the Inner Circle is the method that I use to get to where I am today. And if you guys know my story, then you know that I started from the bottom. I'm an immigrant from Brazil. I didn't have nice things. I didn't speak English. I could have just coasted and worked at Domino's Pizza for the rest of my life. I got a job there when I was 14 years old, but it definitely wasn't what I wanted for myself. I wanted way more. And today I am blessed to have anything and everything that I want. The cool car, the house in LA, the girlfriend, but that didn't happen for a long time. And after a lot of hard work, as you guys know if you follow me for a while. Well, in the Inner Circle, you get exclusive, much longer videos than these here on YouTube, teaching you the system that I used to get to where I am today. You get live video calls with me. We actually had one earlier today with everyone in the Inner Circle, and it was awesome to be able to just chat with these guys live, chat with you live right then and there. I did a lot of research. I hired a team. I worked hard to launch the Inner Circle, and I would be very happy to see you there. But it's completely up to you to join, so I'll leave the link in the description below if you're ready for more. If you want to grow and evolve, then I'm sure you're gonna love the Inner Circle. Go check it out. The link is in the description below. It's alexcostastyle.com, and I can't wait to see you there. If you're an introvert, you probably have a hard time participating participating in conversations and being heard. So you need to put extra energy into that. One of the things that you can start doing immediately is giving your feedback during conversation. For example, if you're in the middle of a conversation with someone, try participating more by giving people your suggestions. Introverts tend to overthink everything, right? They overthink so much before speaking up because you're probably scared of people's reaction, or maybe just because you're in your own head too much. That's something that introverts tend to do. You need to stop thinking, and get in the habit of talking instead. A huge help for me was being able to switch the conversation to something that I was familiar with. Whether it's sports that you like, technology that you're familiar with, fashion for me, anything that you're passionate about. It's a lot easier to talk about something that you're passionate about. And a big tip here is to help you come up with these things to talk about. You need to stay updated on current events, so things that are happening in the world. And there's a lot happening in the world right now, unfortunately. So definitely no shortage there. But again, if you're really confident about these subjects, you're gonna feel more comfortable talking about them to everyone else. If somebody brings up something that is happening in your town, your state, your country, and you're knowledgeable in that subject, you're going to want to chime in, and it's gonna be easy because you have that information in your head. You did your research, you have things to say. The next tip that I have for you is kind of polarizing. Some people disagree with this one, but I 100% believe that you can fake it until you make it. I know it sounds corny and cheesy, but it's so true, guys. People say, oh, you have to be yourself. People like that when you're yourself. That sounds nice and sounds very wholesome, but it's not really true. If you're an introvert, and you're just being yourself, then you're gonna stay home, you're never gonna go out. So no, I don't agree with that. You have to go out of your comfort zone here and just try new things that you wouldn't necessarily like to do. Look, I didn't speak English until I was 14 years old. People didn't even know my name or my voice, what it sounded like in middle school, because I was so shy and I was so scared of talking and letting people know that I had an accent. But I realized that if I was gonna be successful ever, then I couldn't be shy. If I'm so scared of what people will say about me, then how am I gonna own a business? I needed to get to a point where I wouldn't be scared of talking to 100 people in front of me. So I started to fake it. I acted as if I was 100% fine when I was talking in front of people, and I wasn't. But my poker face got better and better until I actually felt comfortable being uncomfortable. And that's when everything changed for me. People started looking at me in a different way. I wasn't invisible anymore. I wasn't the shy immigrant from Brazil. I was different. I was a new man. And I actually remember when that happened. I saw a friend from school who I hadn't seen in a couple of years, and they asked me, dude, what did you do? You changed so much. And that to me was the best feeling in the world. And if I did it, if I was able to do that, then I know that you can do it too. Guys, don't forget to check out the Inner Circle. The link is below, and it will definitely change your life and your whole approach here, because confidence is key. And with the right mindset, the right communication skills, which you will learn in the Inner Circle, you will be unstoppable. And of course, don't forget to check out my Instagram if you haven't yet. I've been super active there, showing you guys my outfits so you can look your best every single day of the week. My Instagram is @AlexCosta, and we're growing fast there. So thank you so much for all the new followers that just joined the family. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you again very, very soon. Peace.